What can this be? What kind of evil genius is this? It is Kansept, and what a concept. It's the Pretatout. P-R-E. It doesn't even, yeah, it cut off the spelling. Damn you. It's a K-Max ROM design, and it's Pretatout, I guess, if you want to pronounce it that way. And I'm cleaning the blade off. It's stone-washed, isn't it? It's a 154C Ammer. Yep, 154CM. Here's the model number, by the way. T1032 Alpha 3, if you want it in this tan micarta. You can always put some food-grade mineral oil on this, darken it down if you want, which I probably will later, but I won't right now. I'll just keep it. This is the way it came, factory, so I'll keep it like this. Titanium pocket clip. How about the backspacer? Oh man, they removed that completely. You didn't even have to worry about that. It's a liner lock, and it's 30%, 35% lock up there. Maybe, could be. Is it easy to disengage? Why ask? Yeah, it's pretty easy. I had this in titanium. Where the hell is that? I don't even think I got it anymore. I think I got traded off of it. And, you can get it. I mean, how do you want it, man? How do you want it? Whew, you got all kinds of... And then this was on one of my table sales. It had Damascus, and I think Mokutai surround and all this kind of stuff. And that guy that sent it in for that sale, I should have bought it from him because he sold it way less than this. That was crazy cool. I knew it was a great deal. So you can get it. I mean, this is a Tanto, see, and then mine is just a regular drop point, I believe, or clip point, and they're calling it clip point. This is, by the way, even more choices. I mean, they just keep coming at you, don't they? So 79 smackers, I'm going, okay. But don't pay that, right? Why would you? LTK is your discount code, so 10% off. So $79 would be about $8 off. Okay, so then you're just clicking a little over 70, 71, whatever, and guess what? They're not charging shipping or tax right now. I mean, the gov hasn't got to him yet, or he's eating it or something, but so, I mean, 71's all into your door, etc. in the US of A. Ambidextrous thumb studs. Yes, you can kick it open. I just thought this was a cool design from the get-go. But now that this ain't so schmancy, it ain't no $220 or whatever the hell, then you know what? For 71, I can tote it around in my pocket and feel fine about that. And 154CM blade steel. And come here, you. It's flopping around with the breeze coming through here. There you go. Hey, get to work. It's a working knife. It's a working knife. And you know what? That blade shape is nice for that. You got this little swedge running down. Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty solid tip. This is kind of cool. So you can kind of really get up like this, but then you got this jimped thumb ramp as well. Get this little cutaway, really not a good go forward decision there. But, if you're stropping or you're sharpening, then you ain't gonna run into things here. You got that cutaway, so that's good. I like it that way, at least when I do sharpening. And then you got these fullers running down, or whatever they are, grooves in the handle. So that's cool. I mean, this is not a terribly colorful knife, and they have them way more colorful than this, but I just kind of like this simple, organic look overall. And how fat is it in your hands? It's 0.49. That's not bad at all. That's pretty standard. 12.6 millimeter. 3.5 millimeter blade stock, basically at a 0.13. Okay, now, how much it weigh? I not know yet. Okay, it's 125 grams, and let's go around to 4.4 ounces. That's it's not heavy. It's not super light, and it does feel substantial in the hand. And you know what? Look at these liners. They're not nested. Okay, they're there, and they're thick enough to where they add heft, but they add structure to the feeling, like you know you got something and it's solid in your hand. Okay, this is nicely done. Their fit and finish is good on their knives, even the budget knives. I think they're doing a really good job on these budget knives. You can feel free to chime in. I've got the Corvid XL. I've got a bunch of Kansept knives. I got some Kansept knives, that I got before they were ever in main production. And there's a couple of them I just keep out on my table, and I use them all the time. And unfortunately, I don't keep them that sharp. I need to sit down and actually put a real edge on some of them, because I'll use the dog out of them, and then there'll be a butter knife before I ever get serious about sharpening. And it shouldn't be like that. I should sit down and strop them after, a little bit of use, and just keep them really good and sharp. But this one's sharp, so this is good. And I like this design. I like this overall design, but the ergos are good too. This is good, perfect for the first finger. And then the rest, there's nothing going on here to disrupt the grip. And with this Jimp thumb ramp, you really got good purchase on this knife. Reverse it around. Yeah, reverse grip's good too. And what do we got? That's pretty good. There's my balance point. All right. Yeah, that's nice. It's fidget friendly. And pocket clip. Flipper tab. Flipper tab is not jimped, but it's pretty intuitive. It's not too big. I'm glad they didn't make it any bigger than that. What does it do for you on the other side? Well, it'll keep you from, getting your finger sliding forward on the blade. I think it could have been cut a 32nd maybe. Don't you? I think it could have come down a bit, but it's not like it's the biggest flipper tab I've run into recently, that's for sure. So the design flow's good. Flows right into here. That's good. Blade to handle length. Well, you're sliding up here, right? So hold on. It's chasing you. It's chasing you down to there at least. Okay. They got it all in. They got everything in there. And so far, I haven't even given you the length. Well, you saw the stats on the sheet I was showing. That's 3.5, really more like 3.6 at about 92 millimeter. 8.25, 21 centimeters. Yeah, okay. So pretty much the same length as a paramilitary 2 by Spyderco or something like that. Blade length's probably just a tad longer than the PM2, and usable blade length would be, and I got my little Arctic Storm here, but you don't get usable blade length here, so you probably have really more usable, yeah you do, blade length on this than you do on the PM2, so okay. But, fidget friendly, nice drop, feels smooth, fit and finish is good. If you like this kind of design, and I do, I could take it even bigger. But that's just me. If it had a 4-inch blade, it was 9 inches overall length, I'd be happy as a lark, and blue G10 would be fine with me. And, you know, hey, if you wanted to do something like that for like $60 and put 14C on it, I'd do that too. But yeah, I mean, this is a really cool design. I don't know, maybe they'll do a mini on this, huh? For you guys that want one that's like a 3-inch blade, or, you know, 2.95, just to keep it right at or below the 3-inch level. And then, of course, you've got a lanyard hole. Of course, it's not tube because you don't have a backspacer, but those standoffs, they look pretty stout. Pretty dang stout. So it's not overly heavy. It's a full-size knife, which I like. So, and the titanium one was good, but I'm always concerned about snail trails, and I just don't feel as free to just treat it like a knife. You know, if it's like over $200 and this and that, because I want to use my G10 bangers or something that won't scuff up. I mean, this won't scuff up as much. This was not cheap, but I mean, this doesn't scuff up, and it doesn't snail trail like titanium does. So this, I like micarta. I like micarta that's a little bit more uniform in color, and it may even have some kind of a sealer or coating on it. But okay, but that's okay. I can take care of this if I needed to. And over time, you know, with enough usage, your skin oils will come in and darken this down regardless. So, but yeah, it's cool. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, I'm saying one thing that we're doing is we're going to be number 6 on the body screws, aren't we? Okay. So let me see which side's going to bust loose and which ain't. Of course, there's openings on both, and I'm not sure it makes a difference. Okay, this is unscrewing, so... And that's not the threads. So it should be coming from the front. Okay, and there it goes, yeah. Bingo. Well, you figured it out one way or the other, right? Just start unscrewing something. And so we're going to take it from the front, from the presentation side. Okay, that's enough. And how about this? Another body screw, not having a problem, let's hope. It's not screwing the, no, okay. Never mind, I had it unscrewed, I just didn't know I did. And so there's both screws, and do they want to fall out? Well, if they don't, fine. As long as they don't fall out and bounce on the floor. Okay, so we got, you know, it's not a skeletonized liner. That's kind of strange, isn't it? Normally you do. Whatever this darkness is here, I don't care. I mean, it doesn't show, but that's kind of weird. Okay, so we got some nice, you know, hardy ceramic bearings. I kind of like the way they set that up. Okay, and here's the stop. Okay, blade stop over there. Yay, boys. And we got a surround here. Let's pull the surround out and see. Well, no wonder this was coming through, but yeah, it's just a one piece. And it ain't going to stop from spinning because there's no flat spot and there's no little notch or anything under the head of it, so it'll turn. Now, the thing is that, you know, you can get a number 8 in the front and the back to break it loose, so if you get a little happy with thread locker, it'll break loose on you, so you'll be okay. And then there's no skeletonized areas on this backside either, which, you know, I've seen them do it before, like a little bit there, maybe a little bit up there or something, but no, didn't do it here neither. And then there's your standoffs, which I'm sure everything there is steel. This doesn't really feel as magnetic, and this does. This is way, but this one doesn't really feel magnetic, really strange. That, I don't know. I think this is titanium, so I'm going to go ahead and take this pocket clip off. But I'll bet it probably says that. Either says it on the White Mountain description, or it'll probably say it on the Kansept site, you know. And I'll give you a link to their stuff too. Yeah, there's nothing there. Magnetic. Okay. But the screws are. Yeah, okay. The screws are. Yeah, okay. We're good. So I was just wondering, but yeah, you got that. Hard to say, but almost makes me feel like these spacers might be titanium as well, which would be really kind of strange. They could be aluminum, but I'm not thinking so, but they're not that magnetic. Okay, so we got pocket clip. What the hell? And obviously it's right hand and no left hand option, so there is that consideration. And so these little buggers right here go, hold on. Come on, line you up. They go into the liner, and I think that's the end of their trip. It is. Okay. So let's get this. And, yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, I like the pocket clip, though. I like the way it flows with the design and everything, so that's good. All right, Aru. Of course, we don't need you know, a steel washer or anything because we got steel liners. Is what I was trying to say, and I just put this on, and I didn't put the surround. So let's put the surround on first. Yikes! That's one thing about surrounds. I tend to forget them if I'm not really paying close attention. Okay. Get over here. But I mean, I like this bearing ring being fairly wide and these bearings being relatively large. And I don't know if they're that much larger than standard bearings in a standard bearing ring. Because I know they don't range for a real wide, you know, range of sizes on these bearings. If you've ever looked at like a knife supply place and stuff. But okay. They just seem bigger. That ring seems broader, maybe like it's giving more support. And I like the fact that there's no closed end, open end, you know. They're both open end. And let's get this. Oh, you think we ought to put a blade stop on here? Which is another thing I'm forgetting. Okay. Baby. I keep forgetting things. I'm going to have to be president of the United States. Unsubbed. Okay, and hold on. What did I have for breakfast? Let's get this screwed down before I lose too many more subs. And get this put back together. Yeah, good. Good. Anybody for a pivot screw? Why not? Let's just try it out, see if it helps the knife perform better. Okay. Now what have we done to screw everything up? Why is this cap unscrewed on me? Get over there. Okay. Maybe got... Depending on how you like your drop, you know what I mean? Let's just kind of give it a little relief. Now that's more free and easy. And I don't know if that would be your preference, but that's good for me. That's good. Okay. I mean, obviously you get this inner pouch and it comes in a box, but I can't see where the hell the box is. Okay, so you don't get to see the box. You get to see this little flappy pouch and this and this. But, okay, you get the idea. Oh, good. Then if you get enough, you know, you get enough KPL lube on your fingers, you can kind of see what that micarta is going to look like if you get it oiled down enough. Why not? Ooh, baby. Yeah, maybe a little jimping would have been good there. Have you seen me do that a couple times? you're gonna have to be a little bit more intentional, but nah, it sticks up high enough, believe me. You'll get her done. All right, what do you think? I like this model. I think it's a, and God, I'm gonna try. You look at the designer name, and I know I've seen at least 3 or 4 other knives that he designed, right? And why my brain's not coming up with them, it's not. But every time I've seen his name on a design, it was a design I liked. So I'm gonna leave you to it. Yes, we do. We love them knives. So you guys stay sharp.